The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, and the Blue Hens will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Louisiana's offense will get the first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Dropping back, it's Howard. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Delaware's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They go to the ground.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turning on the Jets. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play.
And the defense makes him play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab on 3rd. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Silver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Got room on the return. Touchdown, Blue Hens! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw. It's Howard. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for space, it's Silver. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robertson. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught on the outside. It's Davis. It'll be 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Robertson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Howard. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's LeBoy. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Howard. Catch in the middle, it's Jensen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The give to Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Davis. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robertson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Plucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas A&M. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's LeBoy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
At the 41-yard line. And that's good enough.
They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Patterson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Raging Cajuns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quick strike complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Running back searching for a hole. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Using the quick game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Silver. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 38.
Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. It's good. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Handoff from the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. Using his legs, it's Silver. Breaks into the open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Howard. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jensen. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They'll ride Davis here. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Raging Cajuns can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. The quick out. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over Central Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Takes the handoff. It's Silver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Trying play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To throw, it's Howard. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Colt. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Marches ahead. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. On the run, it's Silver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Patterson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Safe completion on the screen. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Hunt is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Reads it, fires complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Colt. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Gets it out fast. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Breaks the tackle. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it?
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Connection to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Gain of 20. First down for the offense.
And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. Touchdown, Delaware. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Howard. Quick completion on the out route. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his feet to buy time. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.